Hello everyone! Today I will be showing you how we make traditional Vietnamese iced coffee. We will be using a phin filter to execute the drip technique. The filter comes in 4 parts: the filter, the brew chamber, the gravity press, and the interchangeable plate or lid. Ta-da! First, we will add a 1:2 ratio of condensed milk to the anticipated coffee into our cup for that signature sweet taste in Vietnamese coffee. For example, if you are planning to add more coffee grounds, you might want to add more condensed milk to balance the condensed milk to coffee ratio. I would recommend having a spoon on hand to help with this process. Now, we're going to place the filter plate on top of the cup with the brew chamber resting on top. The phin filter is the traditional method of brewing coffee in Vietnam. It is made of stainless steel or aluminum, much like a mocha pot, but it is lighter. It is also frequently referred to as Vietnamese coffee press or Vietnamese coffee maker. The cap is placed on top of the brew chamber, then used as a coaster after brewing is completed. Grounded coffee is poured into the brew chamber. Specifically, we use Robusta beans, which are twice as caffeinated as Arabica beans. Next, the gravity press is placed on top of the grounded coffee. Now, we are adding boiling water to steep the coffee. For the first pour, we usually add a little water to let the coffee grounds have a chance to expand. That way, the coffee grounds won't fall into the filter when we add more boiling water on our second pour. Let the coffee grounds steep for 30 seconds to a minute on your first pour before adding more water on your second pour. After the second pour, make sure to place the cap atop the brew chamber to keep the heat and allow your coffee to keep on steeping. This will allow for all of the flavor and caffeine from the coffee grounds to be excreted and infused with the water before passing through the filter plate and into your cup. While we wait for the coffee to drip, here are some interesting historical facts about Vietnamese coffee. The history of Vietnamese iced coffee, also known as café soda, can be traced back to the 1850s. Coffee was introduced to Vietnam in 1857 by a French Catholic priest who brought an Arabica tree to the northern region. After French colonizers introduced coffee to Vietnam, they discovered that fresh milk was difficult to find and expensive. The French imported milk from France, but the long distance and short shelf life made it impractical to transport large quantities. Instead, the Vietnamese began mixing hot, dark coffee with sweetened condensed milk, which didn't need to be refrigerated and could be stored for long periods of time. The condensed milk also helped balance out the bitter taste of the coffee and made it easier to pack and transport. This drink is now very popular, especially during breakfast time before leaving for a hard day of work. It is quite simple to make and consume. In the last 2022 to 2023 marketing year, the volume of coffee exports from Vietnam amounted to approximately 27.74 million or 60 kilogram bags, and it was forecasted to reach 25 million or 60 kilogram bags in the 2023 to 2024 period. Vietnam is among the leading coffee exporters worldwide. Alright, now that the coffee drip is done, I wanted to show you what the ratio looks like. All that's left to do is to add ice and mix, but we're gonna mix first a little bit. Alright, here comes the ice. Usually I use crushed ice, as it will cool the drink pretty instantaneously. Make sure to carefully place the ice into the cup and start mixing. Et voila! We just made Vietnamese iced coffee. I really enjoy mixing the coffee. It's music to my ears. Alright, now let's give it a try. Thanks for watching!